Hello friends, welcome back to my channel named Auspicious Motivations, and today I'll cover up some typical questions related to life. That is, whenever you'll face a typical kind of situation in your life, whom you have to remember, whose rules you have to think in your mind so that you can come out of that typical situation. And today I'll tell you what I think in some typical situations. Like whenever I feel like i I can't wait for something, whenever I feel like I can't wait for something to happen, like something is not happening with me and I just want that thing to happen to me as soon as possible, then I always remember Lord Rama. Why? Because Rama is the only king in ancient history and the only god of Sanatan Dharma who waited for his wife, for years. I mean, at that time, being married was a responsibility. Being married to someone was a typical responsibility that a person has to maintain, that a person has to submit throughout over his life. That's what at that time marriage means to them. Nowadays you can easily find someone going around with someone else in the next day. So right now, whenever you feel like you can't wait for something, whenever you feel like, my god, this thing is taking so much time, I can't give my 100% again to this thing, always try to remember Lord Rama. Okay, he is the one who makes us understand that whatever the situation is, even though you are alone, whatever the situation is, you will find people around you. There will be people with you who will help you to come out of that typical situations. Okay, now second one is what we should do when people who love us wants to be with us and we don't want to be with them. In that case, always try to remember Lord Krishna, because he is that Lord which made us understand that doesn't matter whoever is there with you, doesn't matter how many people are there for you, waiting for you, you always have to be available for each and everyone. He is the one who made us understand. Like, though he was in love with goddess Radha, though he was in love with goddess Radha, still he managed to take Rukmani out of her home. He managed to take Rukmani out of her home. He managed to maintain healthy marriage relationship with other princess at that time. This is what he explains to us. Whenever you feel like you can't be available to many people at the same times, always try your best to remember him. Always try your best to be available to everyone who want you to be available for them. Like, seriously. Now the third point is, whenever you are angry, whom you have to remember. Like, whenever you are angry, try to remember two lords. First one is Lord Hanumanji and second one is Lord Shanidevji. These two lords are there who can tell you that your anger in front of their anger is nothing. So try to make your anger at this level, so that your anger cannot destroy yourself, because whenever you're angry, your anger is the greatest enemy of yours you can ever find. So try to remember those lords, because they are there to make you think that if you are angry on someone, they are there to calculate your points. Okay, they are there to calculate your points, that you have not owe the right to be angry on someone. This is what I do whenever I feel like I'm angry on someone. So try not to be angry, okay? Because no one has taken his birth in this world to be like doing everything that you want him to do, okay? Everyone has his own life, his own rules, his own regulations, his own limitations. So try not to make like you are bounding them to something. Fourth point is what to do whenever you are like you're fed up. What to do? I always try my best to remember Lord Shiva, because he is the one who is known for his calm as well as for his anger. He is the one who is known for his life without family as well as for his life with proper family. I mean, Lord Shiva Lord Shiva is the God who make us understand that whatever phase of life you are living, either you're alone or you have your proper family members along with you. One thing you have to always take care in your mind is you give your 100%. Like whenever he's alone, he tries his best to give yog 100% efforts. Whenever he's with his family, he tries to give his 100% to each and every family member of his family. Lord Shiva is a god who is known to being alone and also to being surrounded by the people. Like he is the one who's there to make you understand like you have to give your 100%. Doesn't matter in which phase of life you're living. That's what he made us understand. So try to remember him. Look, if we are born Hindu, we have given many facilities. We are born with many facilities. Like we have, first of all, in Sanatan Dharma we have many gods, many goddesses. So whenever you feel like you have to deal with a typical kind of situation or particular kind of situation, try to remember each and every god or goddess related to that. Like whenever you feel like you're facing problem in studies, try to remember goddess Saraswati. Whenever you feel like you're facing problem in your love and relationship life, try to remember Lord Krishna. Whenever you feel like you're facing problem in managing your family issues, in managing your family responsibilities, try to remember Lord Rama. Whenever you feel like you are not coping up with the people around yourself, you can't deal with your anger, you can't deal with anything which is going on in your mind, try to remember Lord Shiva. Whenever you will sit and count how many god and goddess we have, 24 hours will be minimum for you. I mean, you can't be alone, okay? And I'm not talking only about the Hindu religion. In fact, I'm talking about every religion. Whoever you worship, make sure you worship them by giving your 100%. When you devote yourself to them, they'll make each and every facility available to you in such a way that you won't regret that I was born like this and I'm gonna die like this. Like seriously, many people come to me and say like God is not listening to them. They worship God a lot, but still they are not listening to them. So I'm not. First of all, what I do is I never worship them for having extra attention. Like I seriously don't want their extra attention. What I want is my capability, my abilities. I want God, please make me capable, please make me able of giving my 100% in whatever I want to do. This is what I ask for. I don't ask for any facilities. I ask for I ask for each and everything that I can achieve in my life. So try to fix your own hurt by yourself, rather than begging in front of people and rather than begging in front of God. This is what actually means. If you're like, whenever you feel like giving up, okay, always remember the day you started that. Always remember, if you feel like you have not anyone around you, then talk to God. Seriously, God replies in his own unique way. But first thing that you have to take care of, that you must trust him. Trust is the only thing, is the only characteristic which you can hold, which helps you to maintain a healthy relationship between you and God. Trust me. So these kind of things you have to take care of whenever you're like, I am facing such kind of problem in life. You are never alone. Trust me. There is always someone over your head. There is always a surveillance over your head to calculate what good you did, what bad you did, how many people have you hurt, how many people have you loved. There's always a surveillance over your head. So try not to do bad things with other people or with yourself. Try to be a good person. This is what trust me, if you're gonna be honest to you, to the people around you, if you're gonna be like always speaking truth, if you're gonna be like always stand for truth, never going to do bad with anyone, like all, if you possess all the good characteristics in yourself, God will always be there to you. God will always be there for you, holding your hands and always give his blessings. Trust me. So these kind of things you must remember whenever you feel like giving up, or whenever you feel like, I'm facing problem in this phase of my life, I'm facing problem in that phase of my life. So try to convince yourself so that you can surrender yourself in front of God. The only one whom you should surrender yourself is God. Okay, that's it. If you surrender yourself to him, he's gonna surrender the world for you. That's what I have learned in my life. So I hope you guys will like the video and subscribe my channel too. So bye bye.